Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Asansol Christian Cemetery. So, this year's been a long year, and what you see right now has been maintained for everyone throughout the year. So it's been looking like this throughout the year. So this is a look of the top part of the cemetery. Now we'll just take a little walk around. Some of the graves on top that have been repaired and rebuilt always get messed up because of these trees on top of here. If you can see, the fruits on those trees fall and they sort of disfigure the graves, and then they have to be reclaimed. So we'll think of some options to see how we can protect these fruits that you can see here from falling on our graves here. But otherwise, we've tried to maintain and keep the cemetery looking clean and neat throughout the year, not just for All Souls Day. And all this, as you guys must already know, has been cleansed. So now we have enough of space to use in case we need it. So this is the side, and all that has been cleansed. It was cleansed a few months ago, but then, as you know, with the rains, it has to be maintained as soon as it starts growing. So this is a continuous job, you know. It's the grass and the trees have to be cut and cleansed and maintained every few weeks, I think. So as we go down and we clean, you know, the top half starts to grow. So it's a constant sort of a job. And I want to thank the ACC. The committee has been a great help because they've assisted us with all our fuel costs. And you know, now and again, if the grass cutters or the chainsaw needs repairing, that's being done. So a big shout out and a big thank you to Father Satho, Father Linus, and to all the members of the Asansol Christian Cemetery Committee. So this is a look of the top, and I'll take you on a little walk down because we've sort of cut out a road now. We've cut out a few roads, and you know, a while back we had told you that the roads were going to be repaired and tiled. So that has been taking a little bit of time because Richard was not here. So now that he's back, we'll get cracking on that as well. So these are one of the roads that will take you right down. So we've got one lane here which will join this road and take you right down, so you can walk around, you know. And all these graves, we planned the old graves, you know, they're pretty old graves out here, all towards the end of the wall, that we couldn't see because of the jungle that was there. So now that we know that these graves are there, we're going to maintain them, clean them up, and do our best to maintain these graves, the old graves. Hopefully, if all goes well, a while back, this entire cemetery was divided into zones, A, B, C, D, E, and F, I think. And we could track down a grave if we wanted to look for it. So we're going to try and do that once again. But it will take some time, to map out all the graves that are here, because if you know what I'm talking, most of the graves, some of the graves are not named. Like for example, these ones here, there's no names on a lot of graves. So it becomes a little hard to find out whose grave it is, but we'll sort of work that out. And I want to thank most of us here, because most of us are now maintaining the graves. And I would like to request everyone, if you could just maintain your own grave, it will make the work much easier for all of us, So if like once every 3 months, if graves are maintained and touched up a bit, the cemetery would look much cleaner as well. So these are the 2 lights that have been installed. So if you come here after 5:30, now that it's getting cold, it gets dark soon, so you'll be able to walk into the cemetery at any point of time, because it's nice and bright because of the lights, even in the night. So we'll just take a little bit of a walk around, and that's Uttam. Uttam does a fantastic job here, maintaining all the graves and cutting the grass, and so just take a little walk around. So there's 2 dustbins installed here as well. One up there, and we'll get another 2 right down. An appeal to the committee, all this has to be stopped. We've tried a lot, but people still walk in here and drink in the nights. So an appeal to the committee to try and do something about this, so that we can stop it a bit. There's just as much as we can do. CCRF, we try and maintain this place as much as we can. There's no gain for us. We do this out of sheer care and love for all our loved ones that have been laid to rest here. So there's no gain, and we've been told this and asked this so many times, but there's nothing that we gain out of this. We just do this, as I said, because of the love and respect we have for all our loved ones that have been laid to rest here. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So all the donations and the graveyard maintenance fees that we get is solely used out here to maintain our graveyard here. And as you all know, we've been doing a lot of social work as well with our free school that we run for the 90 odd kids, and once a month we try and feed around 200 people. We're also trying to see, depending on the donations that we get, where we can assist and sponsor a few kids with their school fees. So any sort of assistance and donations towards the causes that we do is always welcome, So this is the towards the end of the cemetery. All this has been cleaned and cleansed. And as you can see, and as I said at the start of the video, this is how we keep the cemetery throughout the year. It's not just because of the 2nd of November and All Souls Day, but this is how it is maintained throughout the year. We try and do our best to maintain all our graves. So this is a look of the side wall. We'll try and walk around so that if any of you are not here or not going to be here for All Souls Day, maybe you can get a glimpse of one of your loved one's grave and maybe say a little prayer. So this is a look from the end of the graveyard. All this has been cleansed. And as I said, it's lovely to know that most of us are now repairing graves and doing them up a bit. So this wall needs to be repaired. So once again, thank you to all who have supported us and helped us throughout this year. It's because of all the donations and the assistance that we get, we are able to do what we do. So thank you very much. This is another grave, Auntie Blanche Hilt, that we are doing up now. So this is not yet done. And Alan Vaz, and I think that is Mr. Bankin. So this will be filled up soon, so this space could be used as well. We've tried to clean as much as we can out here as well. So and dustbins have been installed, so this is just a little appeal to everybody. When you come, please use the dustbins so that the trash can be thrown away instead of being littered all over the cemetery. So maybe everybody can help us out there. So we're just taking a little walk back up and maybe trying to get in as much of the graves as I can. And And I'm trying to walk a little slow as well, so that maybe if any of you can pay your respects if one of your loved ones' graves do come up. So once again, I'd like to just thank Father Sato, Father Linus, and all the members of the Asansol Christian Cemetery Committee for assisting us and helping us with our fuel costs. And as I said, we need to clean up the cemetery in terms of, there's a lot of unwanted activities that still go on. We've tried to control it and suppress it a bit, but we have already spoken to the committee to see if we can get the police involved to make their rounds here a bit, at least once or twice in the week, and clear up the mess of anything unwanted happening out here. So thank you to the committee for all your assistance, Uttam and Sunil and Michael, 3 of them that work out here. So this is a brief look on how the cemetery looks as of now. We'll just do a little bit of a walk around. This will be the top half. So we'll probably do another vlog on All Souls Day for everyone to see. And once again, I'd like to thank everybody who has supported all the work that we are doing. Thank you for all your donations and the assistance we get. As I said, it's because of you all that we are able to do what we do. So thank you all. There's so many names that I would love to thank individually, but just want to say a big thank you to everyone who have supported us. So that's our little walk around. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Take care, and Christmas is just around the bend. So let me be the first to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Take care and God bless.